Hey everyone, today we're talking about the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You know, the one that looks like it's about to tip over. This iconic structure has fascinated people from all over the world for centuries. It's in Pisa, Italy, and people have been visiting it for ages. The tower is one of the most recognizable landmarks on the planet, drawing millions of tourists every year who come to marvel at its unique tilt. They started building it way back in 1173. Over 800 years ago, medieval architects began this ambitious project not knowing it would become world famous for its unintended tilt. It's actually a giant bell tower for the church next door. The Pisa Cathedral, part of a larger complex known as the Piazza dei Miracoli, includes the cathedral, the baptistry, and the cemetery. So why is it leaning? The ground underneath is soft, like when you build a sandcastle too close to the water. The soil in Pisa is a mix of sand, clay, and shells, which couldn't support the tower's weight. Fast forward to the 1900s. People were worried because the tower was leaning a lot. Engineers tried all sorts of things to fix it. They tried putting giant weights on one side, like a seesaw, but nothing worked. In the 1990s, engineers faced the challenge of stabilizing the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which was at risk of toppling over. They decided to carefully remove tiny bits of soil from under the tower, like scooping out sand from one side of a sandcastle. This method, called soil extraction, worked. By removing small amounts of soil, gravity slowly brought the tower back to a more upright position. This was a slow and delicate process requiring constant monitoring to ensure the tower's safety. Thanks to their efforts, the Leaning Tower of Pisa still stands today, a little straighter and much safer. So, what happened? How did this iconic structure, which was once on the brink of collapse, manage to stand tall today? Engineers discovered that by carefully removing soil from underneath the tower, they could reduce the tilt. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is way more stable now. This stabilization process took years of meticulous work and planning. It's actually straightened up by about 45 centimeters, that's almost 1.5 feet. People can visit again without worrying about it falling over. The tower is now safe for the millions of tourists who flock here every year.